Hello and welcome back to the next video of Python Bytes series. In this video we'll see what are lists in Python and what are its various functions available. Let us see some important points in the list data structure in Python. List is a type of data structure that allows us to store a group of elements. In Python, a list is declared using square brackets. Every element can be accessed using index value. Index of elements start from 0 for list. In fact, in Python, all the indexes start from 0. List can be sliced in the same manner as we slice string. Let us now move to the coding section to deep dive into the list type data structure. Let us now declare a new list called fruits and add elements apple, and every element in the list is separated by a comma. So let us add pineapple, comma, banana, comma, orange, comma, mango, and let us print the type of the variable list. So let's print type fruits and also print the list also. So let's run it, and we have the type as list, and these are the 5 elements in the list. Now let us see how we can call an individual element using the index. So for that, let's type print and fruits, and now if you want to call banana, which is a second element, third element in the list with an index 2. So let us type 2 because the index starts from 0, 1, 2. So we type 2, and now if we print this, we will have output as banana. Now if you want to slice a list, how do we do it? So let's print fruits, and with square bracket we want to print apple, pineapple and banana. So let us start from the start and stop at the third element. So for example, when we type index 3, this will not include the index 3. It will go from 0, 1, 2. So let us run this. Now we have apple, pineapple and banana printed. Let us give one more example, print fruits, and let us go up to end, but let us start at the third element. So if we type 3, so when you type this at the start is included in the slice, but the end is not included. So if we run this thing, we will have third element, that is orange and mango printed. Now let us see how do we find the length of a list. It is the same syntax like string. So we type length and the list name, so that is fruits, and let's print, and the answer is 5. So we got answer as 5 because there are 5 elements in it. If you want to add a new element in the end, the syntax for that is the list dot append, and we'll add a new element. So for example, let us add avocado in the end, and now let's print fruits and let's run it. So we have avocado added in the end of the list. So if you see, all these functions that we are performing on list, they are not stored into any new variable, because all the functions that are done on the list are in place. That means the object, that is the list itself, is modified, and then we get an output. There is no response from these operations. If you try to store a response, it is none from these operations. Now if you want to insert an element at a specific location, so now let us try to add a new element at location 2, that is at index 2. If you want to try to add a new element, let us see how do we do it. So let us type fruits dot insert, and then we have to do it at second index, and let us add a fruit called grapes. This will insert grapes at the second index. So for example, we have at second index right now we have banana. Now all the elements from that point will move to the right. So let us print and see the output. So the output was apple, pineapple, and at the second index grapes was added, and all the elements after that point were moved to the right. Now if you want to sort a list, the function is sort, and let's print fruits again, and we will have the list sorted. So right now, initially the list was apple, pineapple, grapes, banana, orange, mango, avocado. Now the list is apple, avocado, banana, grapes, mango, orange, pineapple. This is all sorted alphabetically. Now if you want to reverse the order of the list, the function is dot reverse. So now if you see, all the functions that we are using for list are from English language. Those are simple English words. So Python is easy to remember. There are no difficult words or syntax to remember. Now let us print fruits to see the reverse operation on it. So initially the list was apple to pineapple. Now the list is pineapple to apple. If you want to remove an element from the end, so if you don't know how many elements are there or what is a particular element at the end or any place, the simple syntax for that is fruits.pop. This will remove the last element from the list. So let us print fruits again, and if we see the result is the apple element is removed from the list. Now if you want to remove a specific element from the list, so if you want to remove mango from the list, the syntax is fruits dot remove, and you have to declare what do you want to remove. So I want to remove mango, so print fruits, and now we see mango element is removed from the list. So now let us declare a new list. You cannot use the variable list because it's a reserved keyword for Python. So we have to use new list. You can be as innovative as possible with variable names or list names, but just remember the tip that you cannot start a variable or any name from a number or a special character, and try to use lowercase alphabets when you declare them. So now let us create a list with some characters and let us repeat them. In a list you can repeat the characters. There is no restriction on that, and the list will store them in the place where they have been declared. So now I'll declare one more D. Now if you want to find the number of A's in the list, we can just give out this thing, and this will, when we print this, we will have number of A's in the list. So let us correct this, and now let us print this. So we have 2 A's in the list. Let us add one more A just for the sanity purpose to check that we get 3 in the output. So we get 3. Now if we want to check what is the number of D's in the list, or maybe B, and let's run it, we get 1. Now let us understand what are nested list. So now we see that over here there were strings. When we declared fruits, the elements were all strings. When we declared new list, we had all characters. Those are also a string. But a list can have any type of element in it. So for example, let us declare a new list 1, and it can be 1, 2, and the elements type doesn't matter for a list. List will take any type of variable or any type of value in as its element. So let us type Python, and now let us print the new list, and let us run it, and we see that it takes all type of elements in it. So what is a nested list? So now as we see that the list can take any type of elements, it can also take another list as an element. So for example, if we declare a list with numbers and another list with alphabets, and now let us see, if we print the nested list, we will have the first element as a list of numbers and second element as a list of alphabets. Now if we want to get a particular element in the list, in the nested list, how do we do that? To do that, we use the list name, which is a nested list, and then if we know we want to call C, that is a third element in the second item. So let us say in the second item, so if it is a second item, the index is 1, and it is a third element, so it has an index 2 for that. So this will give us C. So let us print this and see if we get C as an output. So we got C as an output. Let us give one more try, and let us now try to print 1. So it is a 0, that is the first element, that is 0 index, and it is again 0. So if we print this, we will get 1 as an output. Let us check some Python bytes tips. There is one difference between list and string. Lists are mutable while strings are immutable. This means we can replace elements in the list by using index. But in string, we cannot replace characters in string using index. To replace a character in string, we must use a special function replace. Let us start a Python console in PyCharm and declare a list fruits with apple, banana and mango. Also, let us declare a string as Python bytes. Now if you want to replace a element mango in fruits with grapes, you can just do it with fruits bracket. You need to know the index, so the index is 2 because it's the third element, so index 2, and we can replace it by grapes. Now if you print fruits, you will see that mango is replaced by grapes. But in a string, if you want to replace a character in the string with something else, so for example, if you want to replace this n by s in Python, so that is the fifth for index 5 and sixth element, so index 5, and we try to replace it with an character s, it will throw out an error. This means that string are immutable while list are mutable. Now we learned what are lists in Python. The best way to learn programming is by doing practice. I have posted some questions in the description of this video. Please check the GitHub link for the Python Byte series. You will find questions and solutions for these questions. Post your feedback in the comment section. To create a Python community, I have started a Discord server. You can find the link to the Discord server in the description below. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you are enjoying the small bites of Python programming. Please like and share this video. Also subscribe to the channel. Click on the top right corner to find more content related to Python. Leave a comment in the comment section if you want me to make video about certain Python topics. Goodbye till next time. Keep coding.